I just got my ass out of bed. It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm just banging out some breakfast. Like I used to say, welcome to my vlog. So yeah, still got fuckface here. You know she's a bad kitty. Woke up today. Pantry was back open. Nothing was taken out of it because everything's off the bottom shelves. Didn't try to get up higher to do shit, so... Holy fuck am I tired. I need to go to bed tonight instead of editing videos and things. But I shouldn't really care about it because I have a feeling tomorrow and, well, I know tomorrow I'm going to work 4 to midnight, but Wednesday I'm going to be working 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. as far as I know. Like I said, I got to talk to my boss about that today and see exactly what the fuck's really going on. But I want to find a way to lock that cupboard so it doesn't open anymore unless you want it to. Keep that little fucking asshole out of it. I shouldn't have to, like, cat-proof my house. That's fucked. I was too lazy to cut my toast, but breakfast is ready. Also got myself a coffee. So as you can see, my TV is off. Well, I got this pretty cool app on here. Makes your thing into a TV remote. Now the only problem is, just let me take the watch off and I'll show you how it works. So inside of there's an infrared repeater on the one side on the right, and there's the camera on the left. Turn the watch back on, aim it at the TV. The red light in the corner flashes when you turn it on, so we'll turn on the TV. I guess I didn't hit the infrared. There it goes. You see it pulsing? Yeah, the infrared's over there and the bottle of Tylenol's blocking it, but the TV's totally turning on. And I did that all with my wristwatch. You know, you got volume up. It's having a problem finding the infrared. But yeah, you can change the volume. And like you can tell, this is one hand and the other hand's holding the camera, so I'm not doing any tomfuckery here. This remote actually works, so... And there's all the numbers, so if you're dialing in your like a channel, and apparently you can even go into here and you can add a device, and there's set-top boxes, and for some reason air conditioner. That's odd. You'd think it would have like set-top box, VCR, DVD combo or some shit, Blu-ray player, instead of being air conditioner. But yeah, so I've been using that to control my TV here, and for pranking the boss at work with the TV there. So, to all my nerd friends on YouTube, you guys see that they're coming out with Fallout 4. And not only are they just coming out with Fallout 4, they're coming out with the Collector's Edition. That comes with a real live acting and working Pip-Boy. Mind you, the Pip-Boy requires your cell phone. And if you don't buy the Collector's Edition, you can still download the app for it. Just give me a full cup of coffee. Son of a bitch. Anyway, you get a Pip-Boy, which is like the little smartwatch you wear in the game, to keep an eye on your stats and run your inventory on that shit. So I know a lot of cosplayers who are going to buy that game just for the friggin' Pip-Boy, and who cares about the game. I'm anxious for Fallout 4. Fallout 3 was awesome. The expansion Vegas was awesome. The game was brilliant. You know, it was like Grand Theft Auto, where you had a main mission, you had a storyline you had to follow, but you could dwindle off and go do side missions to 100% it. Like, when I beat Fallout 3, I was like, oh wait, that's the boss? You know, it was one of those. I didn't even realize it was the boss until I put 4 nukes into him. Oh, and the friggin' son of a bitch died, and I was like, oh, wait, that was the boss? I just beat the game? Well, shit, you know, I played it on Xbox 360. Actually, I got the Collector's Edition for Grand Theft Auto Fallout 3. And I don't know where he went. I think he's down here somewhere probably. Maybe it's down here. I can't tell. I got a bobblehead of little blue guy, and I don't know where the hell he went. Maybe Scamper's got it and destroyed it. I don't know, because she does that. But yeah, I had a bobblehead of the Fallout guy, and I don't have the foggiest on where it went. Son of a bitch. But yeah, so that's kind of cool. You know, I got that thing, and it's pretty neat and stuff. But I don't know, getting a Pip-Boy that you can put your smartphone into, that seems really cool. I really like the idea of that because apparently it interacts with the game. You can like tell it to do things like you can control your inventory on your phone, like arm weapons and stuff, without having to bring up the real Pip-Boy. So that's pretty neat. And oh, there he is. That guy right there. That was from the Collector's Edition of Fallout 3. Yeah, not the Iron Maiden thing in the back. The blue guy with the bobblehead. So that's pretty sweet, right? Collector's Edition swag. Gotta love that kind. For sakes, I made sure to grab juice and I forgot to grab my dirt. Anyway, people, it's about that time where I gotta head off to work and see what's going on. I'm a little excited, right? Xbox announced that later on this year, in the very not so distant future, you'll be able to play Xbox 360 games on your Xbox One. So Sony needs to step the fuck up and get their shit together now too. Oh, what a muggy friggin' hot day out today, boys. But no, seriously, about the PlayStation 4. Like, the whole reason why I didn't buy one is because, fuck it. Like, all my friends play on PlayStation 3 and play Grand Theft Auto. And if you think about it, the only friggin' reason why I bought a PlayStation 3 was for Grand Theft Auto. That is the major game I play on there. Don't really play much of anything else. Play a little Battlefield 4. That was aight, but definitely not, you know, my favorite. The reason why I haven't bought a PlayStation 4 is because, like, I was like, well, I really want to get NHL 2K, or NHL, frig sakes, WWE 2K15. And the PlayStation 3 version was pretty freaking shareware-ish. If you want to know what I mean by that, I mean they gave you enough to enjoy the game, but they left a bunch of content out that the PS4 version had, so the PS3 version kind of sucked. And I had this feeling that they're going to start doing that, like releasing the same games on both consoles, but the version on the PlayStation 3 was going to have less content to try and get you to go, oh, maybe I should get a PS4 just so I can do this, you know? But then I was on Steam and I saw NHL 2K15 for $59, or NHL, I keep saying NHL and I apologize, WWE 2K15 on the friggin' Steam network. I saw that there and I was like, well, you know what? Fuck it, I'll buy it for my computer. And I did, 60 bucks. Didn't have to spend no $400 first. Holy frig, Jetwash is texting the shit out of me. He must be all upset about my post about Xbox being better than Sony because backwards compatibility. But that is a big factor. And when they announced it at E3, let me tell you, the crowd went friggin' nuts. Like, people were super excited thinking, okay, now I can sell my Xbox 360, keep my Xbox One, play all my titles on one frickin' console. Best news ever. Like, I know Adrian, if PS3 ever, or PS4 ever became PS3 compatible where you could just slam the discs in and go, he'd probably put his PS3 up on the market, or he'd put it in a different room probably, who knows. But like for me, I buy a PS4. Then I could play PS4 games, I could play PS3 games. There's so many other video games out that I could play for Skaven Games and stuff and have a good time. Mind you, I've been having fun lately with the gaming channel. I've started doing some edits on it, not just like cutting the video up and then banging it out. I've been actually trying to make them more entertaining, but if you're not into video game videos, you won't be into that channel, so like it's not even worth bothering. What the fuck was that? I just wanted to turn on the air conditioner and the whole car sputtered. Don't tell me I got a seized freaking compressor now. Anyway, I should get over a line. But yeah, that's big news for Xbox, and Sony better fucking step up or it's gonna cost them money in the end. Now, it sounded like, I didn't get to watch the whole video for it, but it sounded like you'll be able to download Xbox 360 titles. I just hope any titles you already have, you can somehow scan a barcode or type in a number and say, yeah, I own this copy. And they just let you download it for free. But they should let you freaking fire the disc in and go from there. Like, I honestly don't understand. Okay, Xbox 360 or Xbox One and PS4 are basically Intel computers, if you think about it. Well, maybe not Intel, but AMD computers, if you think about it. Because they have a lot of PC hardware into them, you know, so on and so forth. So, if a PC, you can have an Xbox 360 emulator installed and slap an Xbox 360 DVD in your DVD-ROM and play that game no fucking problem, then theoretically the same software can be written for an XBone and a PS4 to do the same, like emulation software, but you make it so it works awesome on the system and it's not buggy as fuck. That's all they gotta do. Then you can just slap the disc in, it'll detect it as an Xbox 360 disc or an PlayStation 3 disc, depending on your console. And then it just runs the emulator and plays the damn game. You know, it's all software driving software. It's not hardware driving software. The software drives the hardware too. It's all about the software, never about the hardware. So as long as you can write some sort of an interpreter to take the language coming off the disc and convert it into something the PS4 or XBone can understand, it should be easy peasy lemon squeezy, right? Today's day and age, there's no reason for not having backwards compatibility. Like, that was the biggest kick in the dick. Like, the Sony PS2 could play PS1 games. I remember that. That's the reason why I bought a PS2. That, and I wanted a DVD player. So I bought one of the old school big PS2s. And then that broke. I can't remember what happened to it, but it broke. So I ended up buying the silver slim one to replace it. I think it just died. It just died on me one day. I was playing, oh yeah, I was playing wrestling. No, I was playing Grand Theft Auto 3. And that game got played out big time. Fuck did I ever play the shit out of that one. But I was playing GTA 3, and all of a sudden the game just locked up, and my PlayStation just powered off. And I went to go turn it back on, and it was like it wasn't plugged in, so I called my buddy up and said, hey, can I borrow your power adapter? I think mine exploded. Borrowed his, plugged it in, my PlayStation didn't work. Brought my power supply over to his house, plugged it into his PlayStation, worked fine. The PlayStation itself died. So I had to replace my PS3. And all they had out were the slim ones. Oh, not PS3, my PS2. All they had out were the slim ones, and I ended up buying one of those, and I used it for a while. But then I quit because I bought a PS3 shortly after. And I traded in my PS... no, I didn't trade in the PS2. What did I trade? I traded in the Xbox. I had an Xbox. Not the 360, like an original Xbox. I traded it in. I'm gonna get the PS3 Slim. No, the PS3, the regular one. 60 gigs or some shit. And then I bought an Xbox 360 not long after because that's what my friends were all playing on. And that's the other thing that drives console sales, eh? It's what do your friends have, you know? Like, the whole reason why I'm a big PS3 player now is because all my friends have PlayStation 3s, and that's where we play Grand Theft Auto. If they were all on Xbox 360, I'd probably have fucking gold account and Xbox 360 and upstairs instead playing Grand Theft Auto, you know? The community drives the sales, and the way to influence the community to buy your shit is to make your shit better than the other shit. And by putting in backwards compatibility in the Xbox One, you guys just like solidified the market. Like, Sony needs to step their game up and do that. Because if they did, man, I'm telling you, I would have a PS4 upstairs instead of that PS3. PS4 has got to be faster loading time. I wish I had Grand Theft Auto installed right to the hard drive, but the only way to do that is you got to buy the digital copy and download it. There should be a way to download the content off of a disc to the hard, or install the whole fucking game to the hard drive. Like, there should be an install option. There probably is on PlayStation 4, but PlayStation 3, I can't find the option anywhere. I've checked every menu possible. Because like when the guys are like, oh, at midnight, they're like, oh man, hop on and we'll go. Well, it takes me a good 5 minutes to turn on the PlayStation, log into the game, wait for that game to load, and you can hear the friggin' laser just bouncing around underneath the sleeve. Frig, you used to be able to hear it on the game videos because where the PlayStation 3 was, it was just below the mic, so that's all you'd hear, and it sounded like friggin' R2-D2 totally friggin' spanking his torque wrench, just cranking on his torque wrench, you know? That's all you heard, non-stop. And it was that stupid frickin' laser in the PlayStation 3 just bouncing back and forth off of itself. If it was on the hard drive, it wouldn't have that problem. It'd probably load a lot faster, it'd be a lot cooler. There's my car, and glitch in the Matrix when you see your own car driving down the street, eh? I'll probably be a gamer till I die. I love video games. Some people use them to escape life. I just have fun doing them. Like, it's fun. Like, you sit there and you control somebody who's not you, and you can do things that you can't do in the real life without going to prison. Like, you know, shoot people in the face and stuff, and steal their car and run them over 17 times with it. That's fun. Try that in real life and you go to prison for fucking life. It's not fun. Prison's not fun. That's why they call it prison, not fucking carnival time, probably. Oh, Bruce is already here. Fuck, you got here early. It's not even 3:45. Bruce from head office is already here. Yeah, we were gonna try and get him into the game last night, but we decided not to play. I had editing to do. I always have editing to do. I'm telling you, man, it must be nice to have a channel that you don't have to do editing on. I remember when Shay Carl was talking about that, how awesome it was. Like when he joined up with Makers and all, well, he joined up with Makers, he owns Makers, but he literally hired an intern to come in and edit his vlogs. All he had to do is walk around with a camera all day, and at the end of the night throw it in his bin, Next day, buddy would edit the vlog and fire it up to YouTube. It's like, that'd be awesome, right? But in a way, I kind of want that job. I want to be a video editor for somebody. But I want to get paid. You know what I'm saying? But in the meantime, I'll just carry on with my own bullshit. But anyway, people, what do you think about Xbox One having backwards compatibility? Let me know in the comments below. I think it's pretty freaking awesome. I guess if you're not a gamer, you won't care. Also, let me know if you finished watching Orange is the New Black. I'm still working on it. Oh, got a fart. Oh, yeah, that was a good one. But anyway, people, I'm going to shut her down here and call her quits for now, and we'll talk later. So, big time thanks for watching. Like, favorite, and comment as always. And until next time, people, keep on vlogging.